What new adventures shall today present? There's only really like one or two more like districts on the map. Oh, baking soda and sparkling water, pardon me. I went real original in the breakfast today. I often make sort of like a potato pancake with grated potato and grated shallot and salt and pepper, paprika, and cayenne. A little bit of olive oil and then a little bit of butter. Sometimes I'll make it in a cast iron pan. The butter is important for kind of like giving it a golden brown color. But the big move is sometimes I try to make it on the waffle iron. And it gets more reliably crispy with less oil, but it doesn't really have like the thickness to some degree. So today, I busted out the revolutionary move of doing two tiny, thin waffle iron potatoes, and then I made a sandwich with the bacon and eggs. Insane, absolutely insane behavior. It's actually pretty good. I feel like I'm sort of getting tired of like a fattier breakfast though. Like I have bacon and like those potatoes quite often, and load. I think I'm gonna start to. I'm gonna go Mexican with it. It's a little hard to find tortillas here, but it should be easier in Ottawa. Who's this guy? Guy riding a fucking wolf. Hey, excuse me. Who's this guy? Legolas? Oh, what the? You rascals! Oh my god, they're mobile. They're tanky. Doing more damage to the wolf. You dead? The wolf fine? Gaius's Greaves. Why do you have Gaius's Greaves? That was wild. That was. I felt like I was fighting. Okay. Oh. Oh. This guy's the guy with the actual damage. Got it. Oh. I don't want to kill a wolf. Chill out. Chill out, hop along. I know the trail. Oh. I didn't fuse both videos from yesterday into one. Because one was 3.5 hours long and one was like 4.5 hours or something like that. But I did cut out a fair amount of like the failure against Metyr and the failure against Gaius. Gaius was like 2 hours. It didn't feel like it because it was so late into the day or something. But that was pretty wild. That was tough. Another very punishing boss. Is this where you burn the shit? Is this actually story related? Is this where you burn it? This I kind of feel like this whole area is like a bonus zone. There's 5? Imagine like Consort Radon is so impossible that I give up, and it's like 7 days from now, and it's like August 14th, and I still haven't beaten him, and it's like the greatest struggle of my entire life, and I just use every single fragment, of which I have like I have 35 fragments. What? Just use all of them and see how easy it is. Use the summon, mimic tree, PvP helper. Just give me the full business. What is the point of this area? This is so massive. For 5 fragments? A lot of owls here. Why are they so sunflower based? What's with the sunflower aesthetic? What do you mean there? Seek joy. Only had a lover in the bowl. You want to have sex with someone in the chalice? Fat coin purse? That's a good message. I haven't seen that one at all. I haven't seen anyone say that at all. It's amazing. Alright, it's pretty good. Oh, there's one guy here to fight. Wow. I wonder what people say are like the best overall talismans to use for casters. Because if the one I have that raises the potency of sorceries is actually quite weak, like the percentage is so small that it's not worth it, that's valid to consider. The flat mana is basically just like a bunch of points of mind, but without the same sort of diminishing returns. 5 intelligence isn't going to do much when you're already at 80. The charging skill one is a huge damage pump, and the other one is the maximum spellcasting speed, but you take 30% more damage. I actually think that I probably should use that, honestly. This is good enough without the downside. It just doesn't change it too much, I don't think. And then you sort of wonder how much this interacts with this. Like, how much does charge time interact with... That was pretty crazy. There's nothing here. How much does charge time interact with spellcasting speed? Like, does it sort of, like, having the increased charging potency, which, by the way, is probably the biggest output of increased damage. Something that does, like, 1400 will do, like, almost 1700. I think it's, like, about a 20% increase. That's crazy strong. I sort of wonder how those two things interact. Does it really make it charge faster? If it doesn't, then they're sort of anti-synergistic, but then they both have different... Sometimes you want to rapid fire it, and sometimes you want to charge them up for maximum efficiency. If you need more health potions, or they have a ton of health or something. How does that sound? They're different characteristics. Something that I would probably advise, I'll probably say this, like, part of my Elden Ring video is going to have to be, like, basically through the eyes of playing the kind of build I did, and, like, what I learned, and what things I could have done better. Or, like, what things I've gotten better at over time. But, part of it is for sure, like, trying to maintain... I basically just, like, rushed, with some vigor, I rushed intelligence, then rushed mind, then rushed stamina, whatever. But... Right, what did I do? I did intelligence to basically 80 and mind I went back and forth with, and then vigor and then endurance. But I would for sure keep the endurance for equipment load and stamina more equivalent and more caught up over time. One, because to like maintain light load while still having like some degree of defense is probably like a better method than what I did, is to stick with a medium load the entire game and be like, this is funny, I'm never paying for it. Where did this guy come from? Oh, it's gonna hurt. It's a tree sentinel. Throwback. Oh, on tap. Do I use the horse for this? Generally speaking, my problem with the horse is it's not, like, you can't turn very quickly. So it gets a little bit difficult in terms of how you... It's a little bit difficult in terms of how you avoid a fast melee shot or like those big sweeping moves. I'd rather be on my feet. Yeah, I would keep endurance up, and I would keep endurance caught up a lot more. Just to keep light load with some of your gear. And also, like, a lot of times this is more applicable to like normal enemies than bosses, but sometimes you need to rapid fire off like 5 comets. Oh, that's fast. Yeah, sometimes you need to rapid fire off like 5 comets to kill some creature before they get to you and wreck you. So much of, like, boss fights is more about, like, limited windows of impactful counterattacks that's safe. Whereas a lot of times when you're fighting normal creatures, your goal is to, like, kill them before they reach you, essentially. Ideally speaking, that's the way you want to do it. Or the way I've wanted to do it. This guy doesn't take, this guy takes a... Okay, I can probably use this. I think he's just gonna kill me either way. Seems like he's one tapping me essentially. Look at my health. That was close. Oh, wrong heal. I'm dead. Wow, that was a huge error. This guy looks pretty easy. Like 4 dodges and like 3 full bars of magic, and he should be down. I was kind of thinking this morning, I was peeing in the yard when I first woke up, about like what like the, I mean, it's obviously Comet is like the MVP spell of the entire playthrough. But like, shout out to Adula's Moonblade and Terra Magica and Comet Azure. To some degree, like Loretta's bow shot has been extremely clutch as well. That one feels like super clutch when it is clutch. Where are my souls? Come on. You're good. That is so fast and dangerous. Oh god. Got greeted. I push the limits of how much I can spam this guy to make it easy. Yeah, the insane range on the longbow spell. Loretta's whatever the original was called. Now it's called Loretta's Grandeur or something. That was, oh, when it works and you can snipe something out of range, I'm like, yeah, this is what this class is about. Damn it. Read it again. Essentially, I'm just like not really respecting this guy. Alright, let's do it again. Early flask and don't squeeze out so much damage. This is pretty simple. Got greedy on the flask again. I thought the pig boss, the Commander Gaius yesterday was actually like, by the end of it, quite exciting. Like you're actually like crossing your eyes, like the whole world is just you and the pig for those rushes. The rest of it's fine. This guy's here as a throwback. Maybe related to. that's close. He's so good. Lateral movement into the one-shot ability. Well played, sir. Well played. Throw back to the very, very first boss. A lot of times for the smoothest possible spell casting, you kind of like queue up the next one before your last one even finishes. Which can get you in trouble sometimes. What will signs say? Boss ahead and then boss ahead. There's two, holy shit. Oh, my horsey. Don't get hit by that in the running swipe. Oh. It's close. Oh, too early. Oh, I still have the negate. That's right. I have the negate damage one still here, not the free healing one. It's fine. Called not getting greedy. Oh no, I have no sword. If I die here, it'd be so funny. Not so bad. I gotta remember to change my flask back. Actually, honestly, the one that's giving health, the one that's giving free mana has very few utilities at this point. That big dude. Okay, I'm gonna try to give this guy the business. Can't click on him. What? He must be really far away. Awkward. He is really far. can't lock on. I don't know if that's worth it. I don't know if I have the juice to kill this guy now. We'll see. Here's a shield. Ooh! Nice dodge. Oh. I forgot that guy had that ability. The last guy didn't have shield. Okay, do I have the juice to kill this guy? Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't think I do. I'm gonna charge it up. Can I do it? Oh, not anymore. Oh god. Alright, see you later. Alright, I'll be back. Hold that thought. I'm running for the hills. He give up? That's probably for the best. For him. Okay, Mixed Wonders Physic. Back to my free MP. There you go. Alright, bud, I'm coming. Wait, I got no souls for killing that guy? I got a Blessing of Marika, which I should remember. Where's the Blessing America? Tools, ashes, crafting materials, bullshit materials. Tools, right? Should be here, right? Bolstering materials? No. Key items? No. Not a talisman. Info, recent items. Where's the Blessing America? I just got one. Oh, it went straight to my inventory. That's why it's not here. So it should be under tools, right? Completely restores HP and heals all heals all ailments. I have 2 of these total. Wow. So I have 2 total for life. I wonder how many of these guys there are. I hope there's 5. Yeah, run into it. There you go. Oh god. One tapped? Alright, the Common Azure might be a bit bait. The Common Azure might be not the best move against a highly mobile horseman. Just spitballing here. Pretty fun though, getting one shot by that shield. Oh. That didn't hit him? Shit. Oh. Forgot about that. I should be able to counter his counter, right? Can you keep bouncing back, carrying retaliation, hypothetically forever? Can't resist it. Oh, he missed it. What the? Oh! It must be related to the damage you deal to him. Oh. Well played, sir. Well played. No. You see that? Is the music too epic for him running around on a horsey? Yeah, okay, so whenever I double tap a spell, he has a chance to reflect it and kill me in one shot. I love it. Can't figure it out. He can't figure it out. Whoa, that was crazy. How was he missing that? Oh. Damn it. Oh, that was such a clean start too. Yeah, it's like a music for like a Titanic dragon, for like a heavy dopey guy on a horse. It's so funny. This whole area has got like pretty epic music. I think 'cause this is like in the lore, like a historically significant place. Kind of a secret area. You had to do a specific gesture in front of the statue of the queen for this to open up. That's really cool. Didn't work. Okay. Wait. I can't block that? That was crazy. He shot it just off center of me, so it exploded beside me. I just got tanked up. I just got tanked up hard. I don't think so. I think it exploded beside me. But maybe. Because each of them were kind of slightly missing. If you noticed that before. They're all missing slightly to the left or the right. Which is actually very good aim on his part. That's one of the moves that's really scary when this guy's like a brand new guy and you're just playing the game for the first time. Too slow, bud. Oh. Oh my god. No, no, what are we doing? Okay, stop. Nice juke. These are kind of the things last night when I was fighting another mounted foe. I felt it was very tilting. The way that having like comets made it very, very hard when the horse is like wheeling around. Is he dead? When the horse is like wheeling around, your comets miss, and that's like your only chance to hit him. I was like, man, mages are so cursed. Another blessing? Nice, thank you, thank you. Okay, so up or down? What's the standard way? Up is over there, so we should go left here first. Wait, no. So left over here is all the part that probably isn't anything here that I can see. Maybe there is. But for here, that bridge is the clear progression. So go up here to check out what's here first. Got it. Alright, cool. 3 full heals. I guess we use that on Consort Radon, or forever hold our peace. The funny part of the Olympics every year, of every time there's a Summer Olympics, is I think this is probably 2 straight Summer Olympics I've noticed this, but I'm sure it's happened more. Is that like every single time there's a Summer Olympics, people start getting really, really horny for like, I guess justifiably so, for like European track and field women. They're like, look at this girl from Norway, she's beautiful. Look at this girl from Poland, I want her to squeeze her with my thighs. I want her to squeeze me with her thighs. That's it, right? That happens pretty often. Flat tummies, thick legs, nice butts. A lifetime of like gainful sweat, so good complexions. Pretty understandable. Naturally sort of lean and lithe. This is a vibe right here. $70 faith. Another incantation, shocking. Oh, I got all the souls for the second guy. I wonder why. Why did I not get souls for the first guy? It's a 2-for-1 classic, I guess. How many do I need? Probably, I'm almost at 300,000 now. Yeah. I don't think I have 150,000 consumables. I probably have less than 50, honestly. 22, 5, 60. This apparently is the village where, in my slight research yesterday, this is apparently the village where Queen Marika comes from. Some sort of like story with the shamans being like the source of the Erdtree. One thing I'm not terribly clear on the lore is just why exactly so many people characterize the Erdtree as being sort of tyrannical. I'm not sure what happened to all the lore nerds. I haven't seen them around very much lately. The Kyles and the Bluestons and the Maylock and Uxiexes. People love watching people play these games for the first time, but I don't think they'll stick around for an entire run. Mostly the beginning when you're sort of hapless and don't know anything. Some people find it like pretty satisfying to help people at that moment. But like Kyle was like got me like the Shield Ash of War, which I've literally been using the entire game. No, I don't think the lore masters are here right now. You'll have to do. Tell me why the Erdtree that towers over the entire map is tyrannical and needed to be broken, and why the shamans, including Queen Marika, thought that. And Melina. Please explain that. What do you mean you can't? Yeah, what is it about the Erdtree that people consider like this dominant thing that's bad for the whole area? I don't actually understand the lore of this game. I also feel like, I've talked about this before, but these games are, if you love the games and you're sort of like, you don't normally like fantasy stuff, people get really deeply into the lore of these games, usually if they're like younger men. And they learn all about it, but mostly because they probably more so play action games and violent games and less about kind of like deep fantasy story games. So the way that the lore is hidden drives people's curiosity if they're really into games like this. But if you're playing this game, if you play a lot of games, and you're now playing a Dark Souls 3 or a Elden Ring, I can't imagine it really... I'm sure I can't be the only person who's like, I don't really give a shit about what's happening. Like, I just make random decisions, and it does not feel like emotionally resonant to me, personally. I'm like, okay, well, what am I doing with the story? Cool, got it. I'm just talking to people. Golden Braid. Boost holy damage negation by the utmost. I wonder if that's applicable. Oh, cool. A braid of golden hair cut loose. Queen Marika's offering to the grandmother. What was her prayer, her wish, her confession? There's no one left to answer, and Marika never returned home again. Okay, so there's the lore we're looking for. Likely ill-omened creature. Yeah. It is similar to the Aerith story in FF7. Went for a great walk today. Got my fair share of sun. I'm never waking up refreshed in the mornings. I always wake up too early, go to bed too late. Just every morning I'm like, oh. I find the key for me to get a really good long walk in, this is only like 30-40 minutes, nothing crazy, but lots of sun and everything. The key for me to bring a long walk in is to bring my phone and to listen to something. Do not look at your phone, but listen to something. I find that's the key to like staying occupied and like at peace the whole time. If you have no phone, it's kind of boring. You're trying to rush it. I guess I'm just like too, I don't know, new age brained to like actually be able to like just enjoy the moment. But if you look at your phone, like what are you doing? Like you're supposed to like, especially when you do as much computer time as like you or I do. That's good. That's good outdoor time. Oh, you're already home, eh? 7:30? Right. 6:30? 7:30? Are you 6 hours or 7 hours ahead? I always forget this. But yeah, a big key, especially if you do so much computer stuff, is that when you are outdoors, to like actually use your eye muscles and to like look into the distance and don't look at something right in front of you. Even when I take a break, I feel bad if I like look at my phone or look at a screen on my break, because like one of the reasons why so many like indoor nerdy type kids, like I went to like I was like in a honors class in grades 6 through 8 and then most of high school, and I'm only saying this because like I noticed how many people had bad vision. And the reason they had bad vision is because a lot of these are like the kind of kids who like read and do all these things constantly, stay up too late reading, and like they're not outside like using their eyes. And the more like outdoorsy kids were the ones who have stronger vision, generally speaking, because the more you look into the distance and the more you like are out in nature in the sunlight, the stronger your eye muscles are and the stronger your eyes are. I try not to like just, and also at some mental level, I'm sure if you're doing as much screen time as I am, if you also do screen time for if you also do screen time for your breaks, it can't be good. 7 hours, okay. Some level it's bad for your attention span. Sometimes at some level it's kind of bad for your eyesight. Those are things to try to pay attention to. Come September, I'm gonna like drastically de-tech. If I think about like how many of my like bad time wasting habits are basically just having a smartphone, I think I'm donezo. You can reach me by SMS in 4 weeks. Can't wait. Maybe I'll get a belt holster. Start wearing pleated khakis and a red polo shirt. in tucked in khakis with a leather belt. I'll start wearing a fanny pack, and I'll attach my phone to my belt by holster. Oh yeah, let's go back to 2006. Maybe I'll wear one of those one-ear Bluetooth earpieces. I always thought those were like the saddest thing ever. No, sad's not the right word, but they're always pretty funny. There's always a certain type of dude. They're like a little husky. They got a little bit of muscle, but a lot of fat. And those are a little bit awkward. And they got the earpiece in, and they're serious dudes. They probably got running shoes on. They're post style. No, you know, I've never been cool, so I just want to be comfortable. It's fair, man. Far be it for me to criticize. I can tell I'm now in combat because that took stamina. Having a little turtle party over here. These turtles are extra hairy. These must be really old. Look how old this guy is. He's got a crown. Smile. Hey, back here. I'm trying to do a pose. I'm trying to get a picture. There you go. Alright, that works too. Hey. Hey. This is the time of year when I go walking in my area where like the next batch of butterflies are sort of dying. They seem to love gravel roads. I don't know if it's the heat on the stones or what it is, but there's always these like... There's always butterflies like resting on the road, and they seem to be sort of dying. Like they're basically like half inert. They don't do anything. Not sure what the deal with that is. I guess it's like something I find very, very beautiful about insects is how much of their lives they spend as like a larva, and how little of their lives they spend in like their adult flying mode. And how that's like the rapture of their life and the point in which they're like mating and breeding and doing all these things. And just how much of their lives that they all spend is basically like the same sort of like protein gel sac that looks identical between most insects. Something about that's very beautiful. Not so much with mosquitoes because they're vile, disgusting creatures, but a lot of creatures like cicadas, something like that. Cicadas spend like what, 12 years, something like that, 15 years, whatever the cycle is. Just as a larva in the ground, and then they all explode in like groups of millions. Like, how does that happen? How do they know what the signal is to like become the next swarm of locusts? Humans are more of like a linear curve. Most time as an adult. Like, I don't know. Lifespans are getting longer, but it's like 1/3 of your life. 1/4 of your life is a child, half your life is an adult, and 1/4 of your life is elderly. It's about fair. Point of view. No, excuse me, we're not. I have no beef with you, insect. Does that sound booming drums or a gigantic creature? You always have to ask yourself. It sounds like a creature. I wonder who the first person was to discover that you had to use a specific gesture at a specific place in order to open up this area. What is this going to be? Probably a fight, right? Got an evil nature to it. Falling Star Beast. Oh, this guy again. It's fast. Okay, excuse me. Oh, he takes a lot of damage. Ooh. Okay, I think for this one I take off the rapid trinket, the rapid casting trinket. Do I use my horse for this? So this thing came out of the skies. This is like Lavos. Came out of the skies. Oops, one's gone. I think I'm doing extra damage to him. He looks like he's not liking it. What's that? Oh, keep moving. Keep moving. Are you confused? I'm sorry, are you confused? Got me there. Ooh, that was close. I'm in trouble now. Stuck here. Oh, are you stuck? Oh, I'm sorry. Not a very big brain, do you have? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you stuck? Hey, like this. Oh, I move forward. Oh, move, move, move. I should have kept going. Oh no. Alright, I'm fine. Well, stunned. A little more. Alright, that's bad. Give me some juice here. How much? 170,000? Nice. Is that a sorcery? Nice, cool. Fires a bolt of gravity that pulls an enemy before exploding. Look at me. Tommy's getting a sorcery. Nice, that's a rare treat. Something for the old orphan boy. Something for the red-headed stepchild. One time I used that phrase in front of my mother. My mother is a fairly sensitive person. Like, I said something like beaten like a red-headed stepchild, and she's like, that's offensive. She's like, I'm offended by that. Like, I'm offended by that or something like that because my family has kind of red hair. I'm like, I mean, I'm your family. I have the same reddish hair. Give me a break. You go my level and come back. Louis C.K.'s got a good bit about how like gingers and like white trash are like the only people you're still allowed to be racist towards. Okay, what am I going to take endurance to? They said 25 and 60 are the two soft caps. So I got to figure out when I'm going to stop doing endurance and start doing dexterity. I kind of feel like dexterity is a little more useful. Can I do some extra gear? There's no way, right? This is going to still drop me to the new one, right? Medium load. Can I get any sort of pants? Like, still allow me to stay light load. You offended? I think that's hurtful, Thomas. I'm like, come on, give me a break. These things are alive. Can I hit them? Some people are a little totalitarian. Some people are a little totalitarian, like policing speech for sure, but some people are also very, very rude and thoughtless in how they speak. Gotta find the balance. Like, conversing with women as opposed to men is also sort of a bit of a skill. It's like a different set of traits. I mean, I feel like at this point in my life, I find it like more satisfying to like have more people who I speak to regularly who are women than men. Which is getting weird. Which is like sort of like something I didn't expect. Normally I was like basically only had like a close group of guy friends. Like outside of like my mom and whoever I was dating. I wasn't really like that close with that many girls. But now I find them like a little more like easier to talk to, less disagreeable. Generally like obviously like sweeter. Those are things that I sort of value more than I used to. I'd say 3 or 4 are like the people who I speak to the most are girls at this point. Shit. Literally and figuratively. Oh, that was close. Oh, it got me. It doesn't count for the horse. It doesn't move. Doesn't do the same thing for the horse. Interesting. It doesn't hold me in place. Oh. Where do you guys come from? I called you the tomato killer. You one of my tests. Why would you say that? Is this something to do with gingers again? No? How many of these guys can I get at once? This could be like an all-time great. Get the center guy. Oh, this guy. Center on that one. Weird, I can't. Still have to do. Oh. Oh, 2 with that. That was so cool. Okay, here's a pickle. Can I equip my shield and still have a light load? My sword and have a light load? No. Okay, so this is a problem. In that, the one downside with now having a light load is, okay, what if I drop this? Can I get a sword now? Still light load. Still medium load by a lot, actually. No sword's light enough. Maybe these ones. Flintstone Chris. Sorry. Moonveil is going to be the medium light load for a while. Medium load for a while, I think. So this one is the one weapon I can have and still stay at light load, but it's not upgraded. If I use this with my shield, still have the carry intelligence. Okay, fine. I might actually upgrade that. Upgrades are pretty cheap for me right now currently. Okay, I'm not sure what all those hand dudes are doing here. I do love them. I kind of get it. They're kind of like finger guys, you know. This is a lot of loot. If I want to give these guys the business. Should be able to get 2, maybe 3, probably 2. Oh, they're all up. Mayday. I greeted out. I'm gonna get my souls back. I'm gonna do a little more exploration. Once I find the next grace, I'm gonna start going back and trying to upgrade. I might start upgrading that dagger. It's kind of important to have a melee weapon for critical hits and some desperate circumstance where you need to get a kill. I wonder if these guys are all here. What's the deal with them? At least I should be safely able to get back my souls. Which is something. Right, that was pretty simple. Have I been up there? Yes. Go. So the smith is on the far side, right? Someday I'll remember this. Consistently. Yeah. Save that. Probably don't need to save that. but I will, regardless. And here we are. Well, it's just like, no, it's just Andrea and my mom, and to some degree Anne as well. Look at this roaming pack. This is crazy. Wow. Oh, wrong spell. This is crazy. God, they're so strong. You got me. Nope. Good roll. Oh. Oh, that was close. Please don't. Thank you. Oh my god, that was close. I feel like changing to a light roll has been like a new epoch. Yeah, they're walking the little babies like a bunch of ducklings. This is crazy. How many is that? 4 dead? Not bad. This is the funniest thing ever. I didn't get anything. There's still so many. I'm actually hit it with the moon, see if it works. The moon's got a pretty big blast. This is so funny. Alright, let's get him, boys. Too far? Oh, that was nice. Sorry, fellas, you're just too creepy to live. Don't know what to tell you. I'd like to switch to my twin moon spell, which is what I was hoping for. But I'd like to keep those guys dead as well. So I shall just move on. Twofer? Nice. Dead. I think I'm dead here. Yeah, he saved me. Okay. These guys are spooky, man. Oh, I got my new spell too. I should try that out. It's a big area. Okay, time to check all this part out. I'm not going to clear that many of the guys, though. It's not really worth it. What's this? Surely there's going to be finger boys lying in wait around here somewhere. Maybe there'll be a boss of the ultimate handman. Oh, this sheep's got a tense life here. That sheep is not making it. What's that? Oh, it's those guys. Those guys often show up in both the Fingerstone runes so far. Okay, this is loot. Can you figure out the pathing? Can you finger out the pathing? I don't think you can. Right, everyone's notified. This is like Valheim. In the plains. Nice dodge. Oh, that was close. I think it really matters. These are actually pretty good lore if you think about it. Upon realizing the flames of the forge would never die, Queen Marika marked him with a curse. O trifling giant, mayst thou tend thy flame for eternity. So the fire giants are like a threat to the Erdtree. A feeble man sought power through the grotesque act of grafting. One day we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold. In her youth, Renala was a prominent champion who charmed the academy with her lore of magic, becoming its master. She also led the Glintstone Knights and established the House of Karya as royalty. The Red Lion General wielded... This is the lore that people were talking about when I was fighting Radon. Wielded gravitational powers, which he learned in Celia during his younger days. Also, he would never have to abandon his beloved but scrawny steed. That's funny. Wishing to raise Mikola to full godhood, Moog wished to become his consort, taking the role of monarch. But no matter how much of his bloody bedchamber he tried to share, he received no response from the young Empyrean. Oh. Gay yearning. Mikola and Melania are both the children of a single god. As such, they were both Empyreans, but suffered afflictions from birth. One is cursed with eternal childhood, and the other harbored and rot within. So Mikola was a child. Malekith was a shadowbone beast given to his Empyrean. Marika's sole need of her shadow was a vessel to lock away destined death. Even then, she betrayed him. When Godfrey, first Elden Lord, was robbed of his grace, becoming tarnished, he took with him his kinfolk and left the lands between. So what's this about grace? Tarnished is what we've lost as well. After the long march of the Tarnished came to an end, Godfrey divested himself of kingship, becoming a simple warrior once more. The Dragon Lord, whose seat lies at the heart of the storm beyond time, is said to have been an Elden Lord in the age before the Erdtree. Once his god was fled, the Lord continued to await its return. So who was the god before the Erdtree? The greater will, and living incarnation of the concept of order. Gaius is the leader of Mesmer's men. Born of dark notions that bear no sense of order, that twist and bend its stalk, rendering it brittle. As the golden barbs inflicted eternal agony upon him, Metyr held fast to Nai's entreaty. Endure. A malevolent snake writhed within Mesmer, and so his very mother plucked out his eye and put in its place a seal of grace. Yet having done so, her feel compelled her to secret away her child within the realm of shadow, hidden away, keeping company with original sin and a hatred that would not be confined. Okay, I'm getting some understanding here. That guy's badass. I'll duplicate him. Doesn't really matter. If I want to use some sort of weapon in a subsequent playthrough, I can always duplicate it in said secondary playthrough. People, I saw some people talking about this. It is sort of also applicable that starting a new game does tend to be more satisfying than doing a new game plus. Just the freshness of it. You're already so powerful. What's this? Oh, that was crazy cheap that this happened. Unlucky. I have to go pee. I'll be back. Alright. Man, it is a nice day out. Very beautiful. Okay, the Finger family's back. This is so funny. Okay, how do I get into that hole again? And where's that hole lead? Besides my death. That's not proper English. Where does that hole lead to besides my death? Better. The killer instinct of that guy. Looks like a mistake, doesn't it? Here's the big one. Oh god, I'm dead. Yeah. I get a statue of Marika here? No. I had a fun feeling there was gonna be a big one of these somewhere. Their moves are very hard to read. Watching the re-upload of The Cave by Internet Historian. I know about the gaming historian. I don't really know about the internet historian, though I have heard of him. Is it the cave as in like the Aristotle metaphor or something entirely different? Was that Socrates? Must have been Socrates, right? Or Plato? Forget. I didn't kill me well. In his hand? They're like the crumbly finger race, where it races towards you is the scariest part. That's interesting. How long's the video? His moves are slow. The only thing to worry about is when he does like the crumbling rush. Generally speaking, when people do like charge rush moves, they're very hard to roll. Doesn't seem like a good pony place. I don't like being stuck in him like this. That's the move that I just can't. Like, what am I supposed to do? You have to block it, basically? Or outrun it. It's gonna be hard. I like all this cello music they're using here. All that like kind of like deep epic horror feel. Love that. How'd that guy die? Oh, he killed a sheep. King of the Fingers. Quite enough mobility in the horsey. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh. I wasn't paying attention, looking at the window, looking at Chipmunk. 130,000, I'll never see again. It's freeing, actually. I might try to hit the guy with a fat Comet Azure now, at the beginning. But don't go off that cliff, got it. There's two Chipmunks here. Friends? One was camping on a branch, the other one crawled from above it, nipped him in the bum, and they both ran away. I've never seen two chipmunks in there before. That's so great. Now it's gonna be harder to find my souls, to find out where the drop is. Put a marker here. Okay. Not good enough. He's fucked. Are you stupid? What is happening here? Okay, nice. Oh, that's good. Oh, hate those. I hate the concept of like squeezing into those holes and being stuck like that. So horrifying. People say dung for shadow runes. I guess they don't like levels. It's not. It's true. It's not very interesting. Oh no. How do I get down? I think I can probably make this jump. Okay, good. There's wildlife again. What's that? More? I find the problem with looking always in the edges in these areas is that you miss a lot by focusing just on the little thin edge. Here's the cool eel bros. Again, for the 100th time, as at the Osaka Aquarium, and you see like a little aquarium full of these guys, and what they do is they anchor themselves in the sand. They're kind of small, tiny eel, and they all face the same direction into the current, and they eat like plankton or whatever else that kind of zooms by. Very striking image. I really feel like someone, well, I don't know, it's probably native to some parts of Asia that's close to where FromSoft does it. But maybe I like to think of the idea that someone went to the Osaka Aquarium and got the idea for that monster, which seems to be like really regularly part of the game, and even like in the loading screens, like they're kind of happy with it as an image, I think. We need to run these Dark Moon here. Free shot. Love to see it. Okay, progress. Dudes hanging on the walls. Am I about to get ambushed here or what? Little geckos everywhere. What was that? Oh yeah. So it's a 2-shot, even without charge. Okay, good. Big difference between indoor and outdoor arenas is outdoor arenas tend to give you a lot more sustain and like flask recharges as you go through it, whereas indoor areas are a little more controlled. And a lot of times you go through catacombs or the new sort of versions of them in the expansion, and like you're gonna run out of gas. Weird. So how did they find him? Maybe someday I'll watch it to torture myself. That claustrophobic stuff actually is like pretty unnerving, I think. Like, I can't think of many hobbies I would rather have. So the first finger ruined, nothing in it, except a bell in the center. What will this one have? It seems to be sort of centered around this area, so let's find out. I have a funny feeling this one might have a fight. I'm gonna get a high vantage point, see if I can find a grace. There's the bell. Nice, like, kind of Prometheus adventure style alien landscape music. Hopefully it's a good talisman for me. Try hole but fingers? Nice. Well played, sir. Well played. And lucky him. Useless. I think those actually probably are really efficient. Flask restoration improved. I would love to get people's take or like read something about what they think like the best combination of talismans is for a sorcerer. It seems like they're all pretty like lame and nothing really like. I should probably to some degree just try using like the most recent ones and see if that's really effective. These really look like my staff. I don't think there'll be anything else here. Yeah. Getting accessories. It feels like there's a lot more simplistic, normal looking accessories if you're playing like a standard sort of melee build. Like it's pretty clear, I think, which ones are really good. Like power boosts, but I haven't had that same sort of understanding of how to do the mage ones. Like none of them really seem like the same kind of impactful as some of them. Like it greatly improves your two-handed damage or something like that. It seems great. I don't see the same equivalence here. Alright, I don't think there's anything here. Okay, well, I feel like I've adequately covered this. Oh, I'm out of combat again. This cello, this kind of vibrating cello, sort of like the theme of the entire zone. Okay.
I told you once, I've no interest in companionship, but I must admit, Count Metyr did seem very pleased. Perhaps an exception is in order. Metyr, in our eyes, the only star upon the black canvas of the night. Our meeting with the Count taught us of the star-draped sky. We know that we cannot reach out to touch it, but we can peer up at its brilliance and heed its guidance. We will never again lose our way in the night. I have spoken far too freely. Pay me no mind. Let us focus on our shared purpose, our service to Count Metyr. Now.
Okay, I've been dismissed.
Hello there. I heard another sound, colored by your essence. Simply exhilarating, I must say. The stars are dark tonight. But rest assured, this is no ill omen. On the contrary, I believe that this portends a magnificent starry cascade. Now, take this. My final gift to you. May you join the glimmering stars above. Oh yes. I believe I can feel it brewing.
The sap is definitely rising.
This evening is a sign of a greater night to come. Do you recall what I said? That Marika and the fingers that guided her were unsound from the start? Well, the truth lies deeper still. It is their mother who is damaged and unhinged. The fingers are but unripe children, victims in their own right. We all need a mother, do we not? A new mother. A true mother who will not give birth to further malady.
That guy's dual-wielding twin blades. This is insane. What's this? Fleeting microcosm. Conjures a microcosm that pulses with a single wave, disappearing in a burst. Okay, interesting. Glad I have some money for that. I'm getting my finger sorcery.
May you join the glimmer glimmering stars above.
Thanks. Okay, so where's that map gonna show me? I know where we are. Isn't that here? It's 100% here at the front. Right? So how do I sort this one out, I wonder? Say like use flour then something. That's what the sign said before. Sean forgot about the starlight shards. Those are something that can be helpful as well in boss fights. I just never think about them. That's the armored guy, right? So it's on top of the cathedral is what they're implying. Manus Metyr. Manus probably means some sort of hand thing in Latin. Manus, manual. Have I been in these side chambers before? Acquire materials, what? I Is there gonna be anything else in here? That's like new? I don't know. I think like it looks like kind of like I have to go on the roof. The northern part of the structure. So dark in here. I can't see anything.
Oh yes, this evening. May you join the glimmering stars above.
Funny feeling she's not gonna tell me anything.
No.
Well, map required head, then try night. Okay. I do see some hints there in the linguistics.
No.
So cool. I'd check the graveyard first. I'm gonna talk to her and then check the graveyard, then I'll go down here. Ooh, creepy.
No. Be on your...
Where's that message I need to praise?
Forgive me. I failed you. Failed to birth you whole. But it won't be long now. I will soon be a mother. I will give you new life. I assure you. You will have life. Please, will you allow the two of us this time alone? It isn't much to ask. Please, it isn't much.
Does he always do that at night? I feel like I saw him one other time there. I feel like when I come up here, he's gonna be like, you violated my trust. Now, you reveal my darkest secrets. Alright, nice. It's not a gigantic dungeon. Is this Finger Mother? Comfortable? Outplayed. Outplayed. Nice claws, pussy. My mouth tastes like mint right now, or possibly smells like it. I think the robe should smell like, you know, one of those toasted green teas. That'd be good. Some sort of incense. Infinite incense. That'd be good. Fingerprint nostrum. That. Fingerprint nostrum. How do those two words work together? Once I ring this bell, the guy's gonna be so mad. I guess this is sort of like your sorcery quest line in this map. Okay, I'm gonna do this and the mother's gonna come out, I think, and wreck my whole body. That was gonna happen here? I wonder if I'll get a talisman at least. Hopefully she doesn't get summoned. I'm going to reset my teleport now. Two hours and a half gone by so quickly. Right? She had no flask. This is extremely cool. So are we like under the world? Ow. I'm dead. Ooh, there's a little sweep to it? Okay. Okay. Looks like there's lines in between those explosions. Looks like it's not someone that I can hit him with a comet. One. Did I jump that? I guess I do. Still going? Okay. Stupid. It's a really cool design. So grotesque. I wonder if I get a badass phase 2 cutscene. One can only hope. Can I do anything differently here? Unclear. Ooh. Pathetic. Not great. Okay, too slow. Ow. Kind of wrecked here. No horsey? Sad. Damage. Hard to dodge. Oh god. This time the fingers are doing... Oh, actually the fingers always do the banging, yeah. Hopefully I can eventually bang the fingers. But currently the fingers are doing their job, which is the banging. That looked like a pretty big attack. What's the deal with that one? That was just like a full screener. The classic. Bitch. That's big damage. 23? Oh, I dodged it. Wow, first time. Oh, that's a new one. I was just... Do you know where I just found like where a lot of the good lore seems to be? If you read the descriptions for like the remembrances. That feels like the most like straight up like definitive lore so far. Like I don't know, like Godfrey and Mesmer and Melanie and all those ones. Not that I can answer your question. But you know, it's there. Yeah. A lot of the items, a lot of spells have good stuff. The remembrances, I was just surprised because I was reading over them when I found one of those duplicate sites, and I was like, "Oh, this is pretty juicy stuff here." It's kind of prompted by the fact that I found that shaman village, which is where America came from. America? How Latino is it? Take that trade. What do I do against this attack? Can you outrange it? Kind of, yeah. Oops. Rude, I think. Range on him. Holy cow. Another squishy person. I don't remember. Do you remember where they were? Love this turnover. It's like Mesmer all over again. In and out in 5 seconds. I don't care, that's too far away. How did I get over there anyway? Rude. Right, not bad. Damn it. Maybe. I don't remember. What was really funny is on the way to the second one of these finger ruins, way up here. I'll show you. At the second one of the finger ruins, way up here, you walking through this area here from around here. Do you remember the part where there's like the big mama hand walking like a dozen of her babies? That was awesome. A little closer, come on. Oh yeah, there it is. Let me recruit myself here. Oh, let's move again. What are you doing? Is that? What are you doing, sir? Uh-oh. What was that? What the? Oh god. Oh. Can't be a fun melee boss. What the? It's a new move? That hit me, really? It's still going. Oh, it's still going. It's still going. I feel like I could comment Azor her so good. Oh. That's good. Have you ever considered that you're rendering something extinct that deserves to live? you think about that? Oh, there's a juicy one. Fuck. I'm dead. I blocked it, nice. Sick. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, I'm alive. Hit him against the wall. Okay, so you get close to this, but not close enough for the circle, I think. Tarantulas are creepy. Do they deserve to get killed? I saw a video today that some tarantulas keep a little toad with them, and they protect the toad, and the toad rides around in the tarantula, and then the toad eats the bugs that are mites that threaten the tarantula's eggs. Do they have it coming? Yeah, I agree with that. Surely doesn't help our cause. This is worth a shot. Worth it. One too many. Uh-oh, Tommy's in trouble. It is like a wave that exudes from where I was. But I did roll it once. Yeah, I don't like it when people demand. I don't like it when people demand to kill spiders in the house. Sometimes it's kind of annoying to get them outside. But you know. Yeah, having spider webs is not the greatest. But having them eat insects is pretty good. You don't have to be this way. When was the last time I got to use this spell during the expansion? Wow. Nice. Spell you can technically outdistance. Oh, I did. Nice. What was that? I'm gonna get shit against the wall. Not quite. Oh, his finger's coming. Out of heals, shit. Uh oh. What's next? Ooh, that was close. This is gonna be really bad for me. Oh, that was close. I beat him here, I think I can. Shit, I'm out of mana. Oh. If I rolled a little half second later there, I would have had that. I was low on stamina to finish her off there. I actually do kind of like that. What you're talking about, I actually kind of do like that about spiders and crabs. They have sort of like a fearless nature to them. They're like, I don't care if you're like 2,000 times bigger than me. Just come on, square up. I was on like a FaceTime call with my folks the other day. And there was like a little tiny jumping spider just looking at me from the kitchen table. Being like, come on, motherfucker, you want some of this? Loved it. I should have used Combat Reserve first. Oh, the fingers hit me. Damn. Using the moon first is inefficient. I'm right. I'm bonifying. Bill Williamson. This hand is bonifying me currently, and I'll be bonifying her sometime in the near future. God. Wasps are the ultimate nightmare for a spider. Those wasps that lay their eggs in living spiders. Most horrifying thing in world history. Not even joking. Come on. Get a little closer. Not bad. The most damage ever. Ow. Off timing there. Yeah, that one's up there too. I guess the thing that depends there is like how much sentience the ant maintains. Because getting eaten from the inside out, saving your vital organs for last while still being alive, that's like existentially the worst possible thing to happen. So like, I guess it depends on how much of the ant's like awareness, whatever that means, continues as the zombie fungi takes them over. It's a real toss-up though. Did I tell you I watched The Hateful Eight the other night? 2 nights ago? Yeah, exactly. That's the sort of secondary question. Fucker, I hate that movie. The Hateful Eight? When was the last time I saw that? I really saw this move. You have to roll before the explosion. Yeah, ants and bees and stuff like that have some sort of like hive awareness that kind of so different than what we have. Yeah, me too. I saw it in theaters, but this is only, I think this is only the second time I saw it. As far as I recall. Maybe we both saw it. Jerk. Shit. I remember that being sort of similar to my like prevailing sentiment when I saw it as well, being like, this is basically just like a stage play, a talking point. On a second watch, a lot of the stuff that I was most... Yeah, it was, for sure. Yeah. He shoots off Samuel L. Jackson's nuts, about the 3/4 point. A lot of the stuff I was most excited about are like the kind of like who done it, let's break it down and see who did what. Those are pretty brief scenes. It's mostly people being racist towards Samuel L. Jackson, and then like comic, extremely gory violence. Moon didn't reach him, shit. That was bad, oh my god. Well, not a Comet Azure run. It's a new one. It's a new one too. That one's hit me less than I thought it would. That's a weird one. Shit. Try to deal with that one. Run with them, I guess. You want to stay near the rings, but if you're behind the beam, it seems to kill you. I've definitely seen the Revenant a couple of times since then. I like the kind of scenes where he figures stuff out. I also think it's like one of the best like Tom Hardy upstaging the main guy things ever. His role is so much more fun. I was thinking about this. Does Quentin Tarantino include Death Proof in his like 10 movies before I quit thing? He does, right? It's awkward. Could be worse. 10,000. Can't complain. Ugh. This is gonna get me. Oh, it did get me. Shit. He does include Death Proof. A minor work, I guess. Whenever you make like a top 3 list or a top 5 list, it's always easy to do 1 and 2. I like it too, yeah. Whenever you do a top 3 list or a top 5 list or whatever, it's always easy to do the ones until the last one, because that's the one that necessarily like eliminates all the other ones. I wonder if he's gonna like have difficulty making a final movie, because it has to be like a definitive final movie. So the editing comes in. Oh, that was fast. Somewhat better than normal. This is the pickle move here. I don't know if doing this at all. Oh, wait, there's dudes right there. The big circling move, I don't really understand how Sister dodged that. Isn't the critic supposed to be his last one? Yeah. And I also kind of heard he's like kind of changing the story up significantly. I mean, yeah, directors can, like bad directors can make bad movies before they get to 10, but there's a lot of people who sort of like keep going for a very, very long time. Different people are like, take every project and make the best of it. And some people like try to like be really, really, really thoughtful craftsmen. It's his methodology. He can kind of do what he wants. some more heals. Get some more reps here. But he's among those people who do think about legacy that way, being like a film nut. He's the audience there that he's kind of speaking to some degree or another. Shit. Really bad flash timing. Timing on that. Is a little unlucky. What do I do against this spell? I actually don't understand at all. I think it's like pretty common to the expansion, which is like pretty normal for late game stuff, is to have a lot more like big AoE spells that are like way harder to decipher how to get rid of them. There's been way more fights where I'm like, how do I dodge that? That wasn't in the main game. Way more common. It's not a bad idea, actually. I feel like about every 4 seconds, that thing spins around, and then I just don't know how to avoid it. randomly does that. What the? You're being really annoying. Oh, I get it. Alright, I'm kind of panic rolled there. Who was I fighting that you recommended that before? I think it was Bale. Yeah, it was Bale. Probably makes sense it works on big bodies. Bale's pretty small compared to the other dragons. He has such cool design. So mean looking. How fast that was. Half my health if I block it. Not bad. Oops. Oh, whatever. When in Rome. Oh. I actually thought I was doing comment there, but that was actually pretty effective. Yeah. When you do that fight a bunch of times and Egon's just screaming the same thing every single time, it's actually really funny. A key thing about having him in that fight that made it like pretty... The thing that made that so effective with Egon is, especially with like the relative difficulty you get to stagger people as a mage, Egon staggering that guy twice in a fight is like a huge difference maker. Yeah. It's so hard to do it. Like, there's no warning. Oh, I rolled into that. That's bad. Usually it's only one tick. The dragon lady that's really into you? The one who's at the communion altar? The one who, like, you can only get her corpse back after you kill Bale? Yeah. She gave me something that's like, if you're naked, you can transform into a dragon man. That was the loot I got when I finished Bale. a good one. That's so annoying. That is such a crazy spell. Okay, it's gonna hit me. It's not gonna work. Yeah. The thing, it looks like that, but I don't know, it looks like that from behind, but the splash feels really, really different when it's on you. I don't really understand it. I don't think there's enough time with how long Comet Azure takes like 3 seconds to ramp up. I don't really understand how to deal with that spell. Yeah, it's too slow. But that rotating laser one, like, I don't know, man. The spacing of it is super weird. Oh, that was close. Wow, I never dodged the second one before. Man, he's going on me here. So weird. When she finishes that spin, you get a really good comment there. And then, just like any of these bosses, there's like just that one massive hitting everything ability. Once I figure out what to do for that one, it should be pretty free. He's like more manageable, but also somewhat more dangerous from up close. It seems. I don't know. Siege here. Not enough mana to make this really worth it. Shit. Oh, those things fire off shots. I thought they just exploded. This is sort of like the best. This is like sort of like the best sorcerer quest you have in this expansion. Like 4 spells, a couple of trinkets. No way! What a dickhead. Against that. Uh-oh. Greedy again. You get 2 like glintstone finger spells, and then you get something called microcosm of something that he just gave me, but I haven't tried it yet. It's like I got a nice gravity spell too from fighting that Gaius guy. So 2 new spells yet I haven't tried out. I'll try it after this. One that's like a gravity beam that pulls them in then explodes, which is kind of like what Gaius had. And then 1 new spell from the finger guy. That's crazy. What the? Guy, fuck off. That Commander Gaius fight was fun. You have to really, really dial in to dodge that roll, to dodge the charge. You're like staring right at it, like full 100% concentration. In the second phase, he does like the leap and then the thrust charge, but then he kind of wheels the horse around. So a lot of times, the boar around. So a lot of times I was like throwing a spell at him and he was kind of avoiding it by wheeling the boar around. And I actually got him like down to like 5% health and then ran out of mana. And didn't have my other sword, didn't have my sword equipped because I needed to have a light roll. That was a tough loss. Come on. There it is. Wow, that was so fast. How the fuck do you react to that? little mayonnaise. The shield didn't really work on the boar charge because it's a 2-hit. The first shot will break your stagger and the second one will hit you. It's either the man and his boar, or the boar is purposely such a long model that it hits twice. I guess, yeah, if you can absorb the full first shot. Yeah. That's a legendary one. God, what do you do against that? This is a mistake. Oh, here it comes. What the? Okay, just unlock. Got it. Okay, that made sense. If I die to this, Thomas, terrible. I had one more spell in me. Alright, well that solves it. That happens so often. You try to squeeze out like that one last spell to kill them, but it's like off. It's like it's off timing, and they usually dodge it too. But in that case, I didn't even have this. I didn't even have the mana for it. All right, so just unlock off the guy and really stare at the lasers, and then the rest of it should be fine. That would have been my 4th double kill. Damn it. All in the expansion. The dream. Shit. One too many. Like you clutch the grenade and you both explode? Kind of like Gale in Baldur's Gate 3? Is that what you mean? There's like fire zombies in this expansion that sort of like run at you and explode. Is that what you meant? What's a dead man's grenade? This guy's such a douche. Oh, you're the big one here. Oh yeah, keep going. Keep going, come on. Pretty good. God's name do you do to react to that? There's no, like, animation. That would definitely get you some double kills. You kind of have to, because the animation for killing them is so long that you have to basically kill them before you die for it to count, I think. Like, you have to get that, like, great enemy felled before your you died thing. So I feel like if you died first, it would probably not work. It's like at least, I don't know, 5+ seconds for it to register. I can't even get it off. This guy's such a prick. Bro, like, it's... Oh. Oh god. That was close. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, not bad. Oh. You stop? Where is it? Oh no. Holy shit, I'm dead. Okay, now or never. Okay, there we go. Right? Okay. I thought it was one more attack. It's nice to have a boss I can finally use Comet Azor on. It's nice to have a squishy boss, but those are some big AoEs. When was the last time I only spent an hour and a half on a boss? About 4 days ago. Probably longer. Nice. So what did I get? The Remembrance? Nice. The mother of all Two Fingers and Finger Creepers was in turn a magnificent gleaming daughter of the Greater Will, and the first shooting star to land upon the lands between. Okay. Roger that. Where are the remembrances again? Are they here? I never find them in the menu. Tools? Not tools. Where are the remembrances? There they are. Yeah, so like... It was a vassal beast of the Greater Will and living incarnation of the concept of order. That's the Elden beast. Mother of Fingers, a magnificent gleaming daughter of the Greater Will. Some sort of original sin. Is why Mesmer's here. Messages everywhere. No discernible loot. Could be worse. Alright, cool. Finger birthing grounds. All right, what's gonna happen here? Are they gonna be happy with me? I think they're gonna be very angry with me. That would be my assumption. He's still gone because I guess it's still night. Where's she? She's also gone. I suppose it's understandable. Wait. Let's check out the graveyard. Where's the girl? Is she gone? She's no longer on the map. They don't show the people anymore. I really like the Divine Dancing Lion helmet that people use. Looks really funny. Yuri, beloved child, taken before his time. Okay. So I'm gonna look around here, but I think this might. I might have to make it night again. Glad I got that spell. When I did, I have a funny feeling I'm not gonna see this guy again.
What have you done? Count Emir most irreparably,
Her.
such that he wishes for your death, and I must attend.
Oh, she's tanky. Holy shit. She is tanky. Oh, I'm dead. What am I stuck on the pillar? There it is. Okay. Oh, nice play. Why their weapon's short? She's got a shorter range weapon than most people who I fight. Good old rock. Nothing beats rock. Damn. Sorry, Bed. I don't want you to die, but I'm not seeing an option here. Good try.
My dear star.
Good old Moonblade spam.
Mother, you will be.
My shining star, grant me a mother's strength. Look here at my fingers. I will be the true mother. And I will be the only mother.
Oh, what the? I don't have to fight both at once, do I? Each time? Whoa, that's how the spell works. Okay, got it. What the? Oh my god, life is hard. Alright, pal, I'm coming for you. I hope I don't have to fight both of them at once each time. Please be easy to kill. Where is he? Okay. Okay, not the hardest boss ever. Can you stop? I'm running out of mana. Okay, I'm glad that wasn't worse than it was. Ymir's bell bearing, and then a set. Nice. He's got undergarments on. I like that a lot. That's a nice quest line where you get all this stuff after buying all this stuff. A friend until foe, I'll take that. Okay, what do we get there? Increased intelligence in arcane. Conceals the abundance of squirming beneath you. The circular design at the top represents the greater will and its lightless abyss, imparting increased intelligence in arcane. Though Count Ymir instructed Rolana in the sorcerer's arts, he abandoned his allegiance to the moon. It was merely the closest of the celestial bodies, nothing more. Okay. Cool. Another level? 2 in a row. I like that. Okay, let's play around these new spells I got. Where are they? Is this a passive? Where's the new one? So this is a passive. Interesting. I need to find some saps to shoot spells at. Not the turtle though. Turtle's no sap. I guess it's 3 o'clock. I should probably take a break. Sick, wow. That is extremely cool. Also, I feel like that has a strong PvP effect as well. And cheap, too. I like that. I like that a lot. This is gonna hit the trees, right? Cheap spell. Wow, that is really cool. I feel like I can find some use for that. Here. All right, what are we doing? Checking out our remembrances. Ice Baltar's helm. I love it. Guys, Baltar is my homie. Oh, he doesn't have. Oh yeah, I got his other stuff from somebody else. Okay, Rempaler, no. Sure. So what makes this so good? Take it, obviously, because the staff. Remembrance of the Lord. Name, grab. This guy's got a sorcery. Pulls blade-like clumps of rock from the earth. They're really giving me some business here at the end. Sick. How do I not have this? Are you kidding? Interesting. Interesting. I got some new stuff there. Is it finally time to bust out? So what was that gravity spell? This one. 2 slots for this one. 3 slots for 3 Comet Azor. I haven't really been using the moons. But now, how many slots does the moon take? Slots use 2. How does this work? 1, 2, 3, 10 slots. Right? 5, 6, 10. Now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it uses just 3 slots. Pretty clear. So. Vortex of putrescence. Okay, core. Moonblade, this. And you could do arrow, microcosm, blades of stone. I can't do all of them. Microcosm costs 1 slot, right? And then if I go Magicka, Twin Moons, Comet Azor. Then if I get 2 more slots, how much does this one take? If I do 2 more slots, is that what the trinket is? Is it 2 more slots? Damn, that's a packed set of stuff, man. So cool. All right, very encouraging. Alright, I'm gonna go take a lunch break. I don't really know what I want to eat, considering it's 3 o'clock, but I'll do something. And then go explore the temple in the northwest. Seem to be making really good progress.